When Umar, the second caliph, went to Jerusalem, first of all, Umar went straight to the temple of David. He himself, the second guided caliph of Islam, the companion of Prophet Muhammad, he visited the temple of David. And he offered his prayer there. He offered his prayer in his temple of David. That was under the control of Christians. And then he went in the biggest Christian church. Then he visited there in the company of the priest, the highest priest of Jerusalem. In the meantime, next prayer time arrived when he was in the second church. The priest asked him to offer his prayer in his church too. He said that if he expressed his wish to pray, but he said, I feel fear that if I do pray at this church, I am afraid that Muslim at a later time may take an excuse and may take possession of this church. I don't want Muslims to take possession of the church. They can make an excuse. The second guided Caliph Umar, he has prayed here, so we want to build a mosque here. So we take possession of the church. I don't want them to take possession of church. Church should remain as it is. The priest was taken aback. When he heard this explanation, then he admired publicly the Caliph and the Muslims and their role and conduct. This is Islam and Islamic teaching. And when he was about to die on his deathbed, the second Caliph Umar, he said, Usi al-Khalifa min ba'di bi-dhimmati Allahi wa dhimmati Rasulih an yufa lahum bi'adihim an yuqatala min bara'ihim wa an la yukallifu fawqa taqatihim. Before his death, he gave his last testament, last instruction and commandment. He said, I advise my successor, the next president of the state, the next head of the state who will take over, the next caliph, I advise him, the one who will become my successor, to fulfill the contract of the non-Muslim citizens who are given the guaranteed protection of God and the protection of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I enjoin him to fight for non-Muslims if the need arises. If anybody injures and infringes the right of non-Muslims, if anybody wants to harm the non-Muslims, I advise my successor, he should fight in defense of the non-Muslim. He should fight for the protection of the rights of non-Muslims. And there should be no burden on their shoulders which is not bearable for them. The same was the practice of the third caliph, Sayyidina Usman. And same was the practice of the fourth caliph, Sayyidina Ali. And it was declared by Umar bin Abdul Aziz, the caliph of Umayyads, also known as guided caliph. He declared, La tahdimu kanisatan wala biyatan wala baytanarin. You are not allowed, don't demolish any church, any temple, any cloister, or any Zoroastrian temple. Their places of non-Muslims, places of worship are to be protected and respected. No Muslim is allowed to demolish them or destroy them. This was the character and the whole teaching given by Prophet of Islam for the whole Muslim community. It's very interesting.